Welcome back to the Mask Fan Attic once again. I'm that guy that's always in the attic looking at old Halloween masks, and tonight we have an interesting one from back around the year 2000. Yeah, 1999, 2000, that general neighborhood. You could get your hands on a mask like this from Cesar called Star Queen. Now the Star Queen here is a vinyl mask like Cesar masks tended to be. Yeah, I got to do something about the holes in the roof because, see, it's just getting, the things are growing. Where was I? Oh yes, Star Queen. I've seen this called Space Queen a time or two, but the official name in the Cesar catalogs back in the day was Star Queen, not Space Queen. Now Star Queen here, as I was saying, is vinyl. You take some, get some bags in there because I'm a cheapskate. She is a vinyl mask, and like, well, like most Cesar masks, she had a plastic liner during shipping and storage, which I'm going to remove here so you can see how glorious that is. These plastic liners would keep the faces from getting crushed and smushed out of shape while the masks were in storage and being shipped, but then obviously you're supposed to take it out if you're going to put the mask on your head. Now, this isn't a really strange mask, but it's odd. It's a little odd. It's off the beaten path enough because you don't see that many female masks, especially female alien characters or femalians. If you do see female masks, they tend to be either witches or maybe a female vampire or Bride of Frankenstein. Don't see that many alien females. And she has plastic translucent red, see, can you see that? Yeah. Translucent red plastic glued in eyeballs for a really strange, futuristic, outer spacey, unearthly, non-human sort of look. Okay? And I like that. I think that's very effective. The lack of eyebrows is kind of creepy and makes her kind of weird. They never did one of these with real hair. They always just had the painted on hair. Some Cesar masks had rooted or sewn in hair, but I don't think this one ever did. I never saw one of these with anything other than just painted on and molded in hair. I don't know what in the world they had in mind with this character, but the only thing I can compare it to is Florence Marley in the movie Queen of Blood, also known as Planet of Blood, an old movie from the 1960s in which Ms. Marley played a blood-drinking Martian who had, well, her hair in a similar sort of upswept style. Like this doesn't really look like Florence Marley's Queen of Blood. It's just the only thing I can think of that it's even anything remotely like it is that character. It would be really cool to see one of these painted to look like in Queen of Blood, which would be a little bit of a light green highlight to the face, creepy pale blue eyes, and white hair instead of black. It would be fun to see one painted like that, but I never have. I've only seen them painted like this. Like most Cesar masks, it smells nice. It smells like vanilla. Vanilla-y. As Cesar masks tended to. Cesar, responsible for tons and tons of great masks for many years, now sadly defunct, no longer in business, no more Cesar masks, and that's a shame. I miss them because they did a lot of great stuff with masks. I had tons of Cesar masks for a while, and I don't anymore. I have very few now. I wish I'd hung on to more of them, but who knew they were going to go out of business altogether and stop making masks, right? What do you mean you knew? You did not know. Give me that. You didn't know. Anyway, if you see one of these on eBay or some such place, or at your local thrift store or something like that, I recommend you go for it because I think it's a cool and weird and Halloween-y kind of thing, even though it's not a super bizarre alien and it's mostly human rather than having, you know, big tentacles or eye stalks or something that you might associate more with aliens. It's not as weird as that. It's still kind of a strange character and very dramatic and you know, I recommend it. Look for one today, and you probably won't find it, but look for it anyway. And look for me again in the attic because I'm always up here creeping around in the dark.